What's good, future millionaires? We back with another banger. I'm DecemberDeMarco, Fortune 500 marketer, here to share my insights of the market with y'all to hopefully help y'all become better informed investors. Salute to y'all for pulling up on the channel. Make sure you hit that thumbs up like button for the YouTube algorithm and do not forget to subscribe. So we're gonna go over some Shiba Inu technical analysis. I got the report for y'all today. We'll break this down and also, just go over the numbers of the market so that way you can understand where we are and what you should be thinking at this point. Now, remember, none of this is financial advice. I can't tell you to buy, sell, hold, trade, transfer, do any of those things. It's all up to you. First rule to investing is to never risk more than you're willing to lose. That way you do not become emotional. If you're one of the people that are emotional right now, that means you have probably put more than you were willing to lose. You got to understand what you hold. You got to understand the market swing. Those that stay down for the come up usually come up, y'all. So take a look at this. $2.55 trillion market cap right now. We know we are still shy of that $3 trillion level. So I'm still very optimistic knowing that there is upside on the table. One thing you have to remember, we were higher than this point before. Yes, Bitcoin has broke its all-time high, but the overall market itself was at a bigger point than where we are sitting at right now. So that tells us we still got room to go up, y'all. Do not lose faith in your belief in crypto. Also, take a look here. Fear and Greed Index sitting at a 60. This is very nice to see, sitting at a 60 while we have Bitcoin floating nicely at 66, 68K. We see it right now, 68K. So 68,636. And hovering in that area with the Fear and Greed Index being pulled back to almost that neutral zone tells us that we still have a lot of room to the upside. Basically, all these indicators that I'm seeing right now tells me we still have room to the upside. Now, I'm an OG in the space. I already know what's going to happen. It's not going to happen when everybody, wants it to, but when a lot of people least expect it, which I'm already feeling that time is upon us. Every time we get to that point where I'm calling it out, where I say, not every time, but the last few times we've seen something on a macro level take place that, kind of threw things off from our speculation or where our guesstimates were. So 60 on the Fear and Greed Index, we're almost in neutral territory, meaning people are not afraid right now. People are just unsure of which direction the market is heading because a lot of people bet big on Bitcoin having just exploding things straight to the moon. But we'll get into the technical analysis report for SHIB. But first, let's take a look at this. We got Ethereum, 3,819. We got BNB, 611. Solana, 164. We got XRP at 51 cents. We got Doge at 16 cents. We got Timecoin at $6.77. I want to say you're welcome to all all y'all out there that checked out Timecoin, did your due diligence, and added a little exposure, y'all. This one did really, really well for us, over the last year or so. Cardano, also 40, not a year, but like close to a year. Cardano, 45 cents. Shiba Inu sitting at 11th place by market cap. So we are right there, about $2 billion away, or 1.5 billion dollars away from taking over that number 10 spot from Cardano. So 4 zeros, 2, 4, 7, 8. I've been telling y'all, I feel that we are going to get to that 3-0 level. This is what's going to happen. I'm going to see a lot of y'all shake yourselves out of y'all position because it's going to take too long for y'all. And guess what? As soon as you end up calling it one, as soon as you end up saying, you know what, I wash my hands with SHIB, I'm done, I'm just going to go focus on something else, that's when we're going to see things take off. It usually happens like that, y'all. But be patient. Now, let's look up some of these indicators that we got here. So first off, let's pull up our RSI, our relative strength index, RSI. So right now on the 1-day chart for Shiba Inu, our RSI levels are currently at a 48. We know that 35 and below is considered oversold, 70 and above is considered overbought. So we're still in that neutral territory technically. We are closer to being oversold than overbought at this point. And what that tells me is that the market is just undecisive yet. The market is just, they're not sure. They're waiting for, possibly more people to, probably shake themselves out, more people to probably lose a little confidence or just get exhausted. Remember, investor exhaustion is real. Some people can, get tired of seeing an asset, stand at a certain price or, not going up after a certain period of time, and they, you know, get this idea in their head that that means it's never going to happen. That is not how crypto works, y'all. As long as you keep a solid community, positive catalysts coming around it, positive things can happen with the project. So Shiba Inu, with the community we have, millions of people that are invested into SHIB, y'all, that believe in this project. And I'll say, you know, of course, not the entire army, but I'll say a good 25 to 50% of the shibArmy is like core, you know, like diehard following, you know, fans of Shiba Inu itself. So we got a very strong core audience, y'all. This project is not going to be going anywhere anytime soon. Also, a few other things. Let's pull up this MACD. So because of us not being at a solid area of, okay, are we overbought? Are we oversold? That leaves us in an area of uncertainty. Usually when there's that uncertainty, what we might see is a little pullback leading up to a key support level. So with the next key support level that we see, prices might want to pull down to that level to shake people, you know, out again. But guess what? Once this whole thing flips, you're going to be on the right side of the table. See, right now it might feel like, you know, you're not on the right side of the table, but the table is about to turn. And all of us sitting on this side, it's about to be really, really good. So MACD right now, we can see the blue line. See this blue line down here? That blue line has to go over the yellow line. Once that blue line, the MACD, flips over the signal line, we know that, you know, a lot of technical traders will likely step in at that point. But what you can do is, you know, throw some in here if you're speculating or betting that it's going to go from here, or you can possibly try to wait for it to pull back a little bit to the next key support level and then put some. But what you want to do is have some exposure. Not financial advice, but you want to have some money on the table at this time, y'all. This is the time. Last Bitcoin halving did the same thing. Prices went up leading up to the halving, and then after the halving, it started to pull back, consolidated for a period of time, and then everything took off again, y'all. Be buckled up. So let's see. So right now, technical indicators we're paying attention to: relative strength index. The 14-day RSI is currently at a 49, so it just moved up a little bit right now. But 49 indicating a neutral position. So the stochastic oscillator is at a 63.8, suggesting a buying signal. However, the stochastic RSI 14 is at a 100, which is considered overbought. So that's that uncertainty we're talking about. Our indicators aren't just giving us a straight, clear, a clear green light just yet to say, hey, it's time to go 100% long. Now, obviously, you're a long-term investor, then we already know we're in this for the long term. But for those that are speculating on the short term, we got the indicators, you know, a little, I won't say all over the place, but when we got one showing that it's overbought, one showing that it's oversold, that can leave a lot of people uncertain, y'all. So MACD indicator is neutral, indicating no strong directional trend. So right now, you know, the trend is basically consolidating. We're trading in this range here. And so right now, we're trading in this range of, let's just get our support and resistance up there. Right there. So we're in this range right here, pretty much. So likely, what we usually see is a breakout after something like this. So we usually see a breakout, which we did see a small little breakout to the upside right there, but it was rejected off of this off this 3,000 points per coin level. It pulled back. Now you see we start forming a green candle in here. So this could be a strong support area. If we zoom in even closer, we can try to look exactly where, you know, it pulled down to. So we see that 24-23 level. Once it broke outside, actually it pulled back down here, but it did violate the support level here, down to 2,300 points per coin. Oh no, that's 2,400. So it pulled back to 2,400 points per coin evenly. And remember, these the markets like whole numbers. It likes the 2,000 points per coin, 2,500, 3,000, 3,500 points per coin. It likes to hit those levels with that 5 or that 0 or just a nice even number. So right now, obviously, we don't got clear direction, but just being wise, being around the block a few times. We believe in crypto, so we're speculating, assuming that it's going to go up in the near future, especially Shiba Inu. So also, the bull bear power, the indicator is neutral, suggesting no clear directional bias, meaning that people just aren't sure yet. Even with the bulls and the bears that are in the market that usually control things or push things in one direction, even they are indecisive right now on what should be happening. Now, if you ask me, I would say if you don't have exposure, or you want to continue dollar cost averaging, it would not be a bad thing to do so at this point. Because remember, when Shiba Inu is at 3,500 points per coin, 2,400 points per coin is going to look very, very cheap. So, not financial advice, but do what you got to do. So, let's see. So a hidden bullish divergence on the 4-hour chart. So it indicates a potential increase in price is characterized by a higher low on the price chart and a lower low on the RSI. So basically telling us that there's some hidden pressure in there from the buyers that are likely to push the price up in the short term. So you heard that. It's not financial advice, but keep that in mind if you're someone who wants to snag a cheaper price. Also, support and resistance level. Key support levels around 2,000 points per coin with resistance at 2,500 points per coin and 2,800 points per coin. So breaking above that 2,300 level, which we are sitting over right now, it could signal a significant uptrend. So keep that in mind. We broke above that 2,300 points per coin level, holding that range of 24 plus, and now we could be seeing bulls step in and somebody make the decision, and just push this thing in either way. Because this thing, if it goes down, it's only going to go down quickly and eventually start to work its way back up, because people are waiting to step in. They just want to either get it at a cheaper price or be certain that the pattern or the trend is in an uptrend right now, or not just an uptrend, but it's going to remain in a bullish trend for a while. So that's all we got for this one. Just wanted to keep y'all updated, letting y'all know that Shiba Inu is not going anywhere. Also, please do me a favor, if y'all already haven't, check out Vegas Inu token. We got all the project links in the description section of this video. We got a lot of exciting things coming to community members, especially those of y'all that have been rocking with me for a very long time. We will be doing an IRL here in Las Vegas. More details will be coming on that soon. If you haven't checked out the last video, if you've been gone for a while, go tap into the last 2 videos and you'll be brought up to speed with what we're planning on doing. And I'll also have more information coming on that soon. We working, y'all. We really working. I hope y'all are excited as I am for this in real life event. Being able to have the first time to meet a lot of y'all. So get ready to pack y'all bags, man. Appreciate everybody for pulling up, and we are out.